Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel AgriAddict. I am Rittik Sarkar. I have secured All India second rank in JRF examination in Entomology and Nematology in the year 2023. And now I will be discussing the ICAR AIEEA PG means JRF examinations of Entomology and Nematology paper of the year 2023. So this is our new PYQ series and next class in the next classes I will also discuss the other previous year papers. So guys, please like, support and subscribe our YouTube channel, and if you like this content, please share it among your friends and other batchmates. So let's start. So the paper is of 2023 Shift-1. Okay, so first question, the first question is a statement type question. So two statements are there. So statement 1 is SSU-rDNA is a good phylogenetic marker for elucidating species level phylogenetic relationships within a genera, and statement 2 is SSU-rDNA phylogenetic marker is the most reliable and appropriate phylogenetic marker for nematode molecular taxonomy. So what is SSU-rDNA marker? So SSU is small subunit of ribosomal DNA, SSU-rDNA. Okay. So what is SSU-rDNA? Actually, it is a DNA sequence that encodes small subunit of a RNA. So it's a key component for ribosome in our cells. And in SSU-rDNA, in eukaryotes, it is 16S rDNA, and in prokaryotes, it is 18S rDNA. So this is an important phylogenetic marker for elucidating species level phylogenetic relationship within a genera. So it is correct. And statement 2 is also correct because it helps, it also acts as a molecular clock of evolution. So it is universally present in many species. So it is also a most reliable and appropriate phylogenetic marker for nematode molecular taxonomy. So both the statement 1 and 2 are true. So option 1 is the correct answer. Now next question. Which class of Bt endotoxins are Coleoptera specific? Coleoptera means C. It is started from C. And 3, the letter 3, in alphabetically it is ABC. C is in 3. So I just remember the cryotoxins like Coleoptera specific is Cry3. Option 3 is correct. If the question asked which of the following Bt endotoxins are Diptera specific, Diptera starts with D, and the letter 4 is also the numerical number of D. So Cry 4 is of Diptera, and other Cry 1, 2 and Cry 5 and 6 you will find it in any of the important books like Refresher or Treatise. Okay, so here correct option is option 3. Now next question. How many plant quarantine stations at different international airports, seaports and land frontiers are existing in India at present? Correct answer is 73. And these data are mainly found in DPPQ and S website. You can go and check it. Always try to find out the current data, okay? Because in examination, current data are mainly, they need the current data as answer, okay? So option 3, 73 is correct. Now question number 4. This is a statement type question. First statement is mixed cropping refers to showing more than 2 crops in a season. And statement 2 is mixed farming refers to more than 2 enterprises taken together. Here both the statements are correct. This is a simple agronomy question from general agriculture. So option 1, that is both statement 1 and statement 2 is correct. Next question. In paddy, the elongation of leaf sheath after the infestation of gallfly is due to. It is caused due to coccidiogen. You all know that gallfly, this is the important pest of rice and one of the most important pest of rice. This is also known as gall midge. Its family Coccidiomidae. Cecidiomyide, and Cecidogen is the correct answer. That is option 3. And its order is Diptera. Just remember this. So next question is statement type question, that is statement 1. During the molting process, first step is the detachment of old cuticle called apolysis. And second statement is cement layer is the outermost layer of the epicuticle, but it is absent in honeybee. Here both the statement 1 and 2 is correct, and statement 2 is actually an important question, like cement layer is almost present in many insects, but in honeybee it is absent. So it is an important question, and here option 1, that is both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, is the correct answer. Now next question. Next question is, classical biological control is one of the important tools for the management of invasive species as per FAO's ISPM number. So option are ISPM #2, #3, #4 and #7. So you first need to know what is ISPM. It is International Standards of Phytosanitary Measurement. This is the full form of ISPM. So actually there are 43 there are almost 46 ISPM numbers, and you can find it in the FAO's website. So here option 2, that is ISPM #3, it is associated with classical biological control for the management of invasive species. And the rest I will explain the rest of the options, like ISPM 2. ISPM 2 is mainly deal with PRA. ISPM2, it deals with PRA, that is pest risk analysis. And ISPM4, ISPM4, it is dealing with establishment of PFA, that is pest free area. And ISPM7, it deals with phytosanitary certification. Okay, so just remember these things. Next question is a statement type question, that is statement 1 is science of identifying the sequence of DNA in species is called genomics. It is absolutely correct. Statement 2 is PCR technique provides several copies of specific DNA sequence. You all know that PCR is polymerase chain reaction, and here we mainly use to provide like several copies of a specific DNA sequence. Like it's just make copies of several DNA sequences, a particular several DNA sequence. So both the statements are absolutely correct. So option 1 is the correct answer. Now next question is a match the following. So this is a question from taxonomy. So first is first in list 1 there are several orders name, and in list 2 there are examples. So you have to match which example is of which insect order. So first one is Malophaga. Malophaga is bird lice. Then Siphonoptera. Siphonoptera is flea. Then Anuplura. Anuplura is also known as Siphonculata. This is the sucking lice. And finally Protura and Apterigotes order. This is tails and tail. So option 2 is correct. A2, B1, C4 and D3. The next question is, who was the discoverer of insecticidal property of DDT? So Dr. Paul Muller is the correct answer. In 1939, he discovered the insecticidal property of DDT, and for that he got Nobel Prize in 1948. Okay. Next question. Which of the following belong to non-silicate minerals? Now you first need to know what are the major silicate minerals. that are vermiculite, kaolinite, elite, chlorite, and montmorillonite. So here you can see that chlorite and kaolinite is already there. So it is a silicate mineral. So non-silicates are hematite and dolomite. These are ores of various minerals, various metals present in soil. So option 3 is correct, both A and B. Now next question is the variety of soybean which is being used as a susceptible check for YMB, that is yellow mosaic virus screening is. Correct answer is 1, JS335. This is an important variety which is mainly used as a susceptible check for yellow mosaic virus screening. Now next question is, it is from Nematology. So identify the nematode genera based on the following characters. Small to medium sized 0.4 to 1.2 millimeter ectoparasitic nematodes, female spirally coiled or rarely arcuate, cephalic region low or elevated, continuous or rarely offset, with or without annulation, stylet robust, about 3 to 4 times maximum width of cephalic region, both branches of female reproductive organs well developed and functional. So it is a line directly from Bajaj and Walia book. So Helicotylencus is the correct answer. Next question is another matching question. So here four diseases are there, and in list 2 their vectors are there. You have to match diseases and their respective vectors. So first is tomato spotted wilt. It is vectored by thrips, that is Franklinella occidentalis. Then tomato yellow leaf curd, it is vectored by whitefly, Bemisia tabaci. Then cauliflower mosaic virus is vectored by Brevicorne brassica or cabbage aphid. Then downy mildew is by Hylopersinospora brassica. So option 3 is correct. Next question is statement 1. Crop rotation exerts most effect on pest having a narrow plant host range and limited mobility. And statement 2 is crop rotation exerts most effect on pests having a wide plant host range and limited mobility. So why we do crop rotation? We do crop rotation mainly to prevent the monophagous pest from building its population. Like in rice, if we are planting rice crop again and again years after years, then yellow stem borer and other monophagous pest will be established and it will be very hard to control them. So mainly the crops which has very narrow plant host, like monophagous pest, for them crop rotation is mainly mostly effective, not for white plant host pest having white plant host. So correct answer is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, this type of questions are some sort of thinking type question. You should think before answer. The next question is Neonastatus uh, gregarious and Platygaster oryzae are the natural parasitoid of which of the following pest? Whenever you can see the term Platygaster oryzae, just close your eyes and answer rice gallmich or Ceolia oryzae. And Platygaster oryzae and Neonastatus gregarious both are important parasitoid of Ursulia oryzae or rice gallmich. So option 2 is correct. Now next question. It's a matching type question. So here in list A, various variety of rice, and in list 2, it's some sort of origin or and other things are there. You have to match them. So first is boro rice. So boro rice is simply, it is the spring rice. Another name of spring rice is boro rice. Then kala namak. Kala namak is a rice in Nepal. Then sticky rice. Sticky rice is also known as bora saul. And basmati rice, Dehradun is famous for its aromatic basmati rice. So option A is correct. Then what is the full form of FFC? So FFC stands for Forecasting and Forewarning Center. Okay. Next question is another match the following. So in list A, several scientific names are given, and in list 2, you have to match the correct uh, plant name or the correct crop name along with its scientific name. So first is Caesar arianatum. So Caesar arianatum is the scientific name of chickpea. Then Cajanus cajan, PGNP or arhar. Then Vigna mungo, that is of black gram. Then Lens culinaris, that is of lentil or masoor. So correct option is 2. Now next question. So another statement type question. So after going through this question paper, within 20 questions there are several match the following questions and statement type questions. So students, you should prepare for this type of questions. So statement 1 is soil formation is largely controlled by 5 major factors such as climate, living organism, parental material, topography and time. And statement 2 is stunted growth, thin stem, poor tillering and yellowing of plant is symptom of manganese deficiency. So statement 1 is absolutely correct because there are 5 major factors which mainly controlled the soil formation, and it is correct. But statement 2 is not correct because these are the deficiency of magnesium, not manganese. So statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect, that is option 3. Next question is a system of soil management in which plants, especially legumes, are grown in perennial grasses without any tillage is sod culture. When there is the term of grasses, culture of grasses and anything, then just close your eyes and answer sod culture. Sod culture is related to grasses. Then another important question that is from ecology, and this type of questions you can find there in entomology refresher book in ecology chapter. From there you should read this topic, that is shared nest and cooperative brood care is found in. Right answer is eusocial insect like honeybees and termites. Then an extinct order of gymnosperm that includes Paleozoic fossil plant. It is chinguals, that is Ginkgo biloba. So Jinguals, that is option 2 is the correct answer. Next question is symphilids are closely related to. There are four options like A centipede, then millipede, snails and slugs. So these symphilids are mainly related to centipedes and millipedes of the Arthropoda phylum. Sorry, Arthropod phylum. But these snails and slugs belongs to the mollusca. Okay. Then correct answer is option 3, that is A and B only. Next question. Trigogramma species that is recommended against rice leaf folder, that is Nephalococcus medinalis, is Trigogramma chilonis. Simple question of that parasitoid chapter. So Trigogramma chilonis is the correct answer which is recommended against rice leaf folder. Next question is a form of viviparity in which the female gives birth to larva instead of depositing eggs is larviparity. Larviparity is the correct answer. Simple question. Then question number 27, that is in terms of foraging strategies, Steinernema caprocapsae, it is a ambusher, and Heterorhabditis is a cruiser. Question from Nematology. Heterorhabditis is the cruiser and Steinernema is an ambusher. The next question is male copulatory organ in insect is known as adiagus. It is also a intromittent organ. So in insecta book, in first the grasshopper chapter, there you can find like adiagus, parameres and all the other things like external reproductive organs of insect. So you just can go and read from that part. The next question is The reniform nematode, that is Rhodolenculus reniformis, have an unique life cycle where the eggs gives rise to second stage juvenile or J2 because the J1 is completed within the egg cell. The next question from general agriculture, that is a crystalline fatty acid found in mustard seed and rapeseed in high quantity remains a threat to person's health having low immunity mainly due to the presence of erucic acid. Glucosinolate and erucic acid, these are important component in mustard. So if the content of erucic acid is high, then it cause low immunity in it cause severe health problem in human being. So option 1 is correct. In India, as per the label claim, the nematicide Nimitz is recommended for the management of root knot nematode in mainly okra, tomato and cucumber, mainly the greenhouse crops. So option 1, that is okra, tomato, cucumber is the correct answer. The next question is, it's also from general agriculture question, that is statement type. First statement is a rare form of ovule orientation in ovary wherein the micropyle lies in straight line with the chalaza and funicle is known as orthotropous ovary. And statement 2 is orthotropous ovary that is found in Piper nigrum. So both the statements are correct. So you can find it in Nimrasunda book. Simple GA question. The next question is of nematode taxonomy. That is the most recent hybrid classification of the phylum Nematoda by Delay and Blackster in 2002 proposes how many classes? So they proposes 2 classes. In some advanced nematology taxonomy book, you can find this type of question, but these are some sort of hard question in JRF perspective. If you know the answer, then only attempt. If you don't know, then just leave this type of questions. So the next question is, it is also from nematode taxonomy, that is, in nematode taxonomy, the D-mans ratio C bar is, what is the C bar denotes? So C bar mainly denotes option 3, that is tail length divided by body width at anus. So what is C denotes? C mainly denotes the length of body upon tail length. So C bar means tail length by body width at anus, and C means length of body by tail length. So you can go to the nematode taxonomy chapter in Bajaj and Walia book. There several other ratios are there of D-mans ratio. Just read all of them because those are very important. So option 3 is correct here. Now, how many days short range weather forecasting is valid? It is valid only 3 days. So option 2 is correct. Now, next question is an ant attractant which helps in seed dispersal and arises as an outgrowth from surface of seed having fats and oils is elaiosome. Because elaiosome term, mainly the elaiosome, this type of terms mainly related with fats and oils. So elaiosome is the correct answer here. Now question number 37, another match the following. And here mainly book theory and characteristics, that is in list A, and in list 2 you have to match them with their proper author or name of the theory or thinkers name. So first one is Silent Spring. It is absolutely written by Rachel Carlson in 1962 about the residual problem of various pesticides, especially in this book DDT is mentioned. Then biological control of insect pests and weed. Paul Dirac is an eminent character of biological control. So Paul Dirac is the right answer. Then theory and practice of biological control. It is by Huffaker and Messenger. Just remember this. And finally, social behavior in insects is directly matched with idioms. So option 2 is correct. Now next question. Insects belonging to Hemotropous groups are Syrphidae or the family of syrphid fly. So Mainly, there are various groups of insect. Those aids in pollination, like allotropers, hemitropers, atropers. So, allotropers are thrips. They do not aid in pollination. Then hemotropers, they some sort aid in pollination, like Syrphidae. Then eutropers, they mainly aids in pollination, like honeybee. So these are the important pollinators group. You can find it in say, entomology refresher book in ecology part. Then question number 39 is another statement type question. So statement 1 is shellac is a resin secreted by the female of lac insect on trees in the forest. And statement 2 is shellac is composed of aleurotic acid, malic acid and shilloic acid. So here this question has some sort of confusion, because in answer key the correct answer given was option 3, that is statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. But in various books and in various websites of Google, you can find like shellac is composed of these three acids: aleurotic acid, malic acid and shilloic acid. So it's your choice. I think you should go with the answer key, because the answer key is given by ICAR, then they will only go with that. So here answer is option 3. Statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect. Now the next question, that is another match the following. Here four storage grain pastes name and some of their characteristics are given. You have to match them correctly. So first one is Indian meal moth. So Indian meal moth, they mainly fluttering during the courtship or the mating time. Then Angumois grain moth, it mainly initially infects the grain at field in the milking stage. So both all the four pests are belongs to the order Lepidoptera. Then almond moth larva first feeds on germ point, and finally rice moth. Here the adult moth is larger than other moths. So rice moth is larger than these three other moths. So correct answer is option 1. Another match the following type question, that is oak tasser silkworm. Oak tasser silkworm is mainly cultured or reared in Uttarakhand. Then Muga silkworm, it is the pride of Assam. So B equals to C. Then mulberry silkworm. Mulberry silkworm, Karnataka is famous for mulberry silkworm, and most of the silkworms are reared of Bombix mori are reared in Karnataka. Though the Karnataka is the largest producer also, and also you can find the central silk board is situated in Bangalore. So mulberry silkworm will be Karnataka. Then tropical Tasar silkworm will be Jharkhand. So option 3 is the correct answer. A2, B3, C4, D1. The next question is currently the crystalline toxins obtained from Bacillus thuringiensis are classified on the basis of amino acid sequence. And I will ask a question, and I expect the student will answer this in the comment box. Like, mm, what the Hopte and Whiteley, Hopte and Whiteley related with BT? Means, what did they do with the classification or other things that is related with BT or Bacillus thuringiensis? If you know the answer, then please comment it in the comment box. Then another match the following, that is first one is Tilonemus remus, and you all know that Tilonemus remus is related with Spodoptera frugipata or fall armyworm. Then Gambusia affinis is of course related with mosquito larva. Gambusia is the killer of mosquito larva. They mainly predates the mosquito larva in shallow water. Then Euglandina rosea, it is related with the giant African snail. And finally the Acridotheres tristis, it is related with Nomadocris septum fascicata or the locust. Mainly it's an example of that biological control, like from India, this moina bird, that Acridotherestris is it is brought to Mauritius, an island in Atlantic Ocean near the African coast. That then it controlled the red locust there in 1762. Just remember this year. This is very important of biological control chapter. So option 1 is correct. A4, B1, C2 and D3. Next question is, root lesion nematode causing serious damage to tea and coffee are, tea means lucei and coffee here is coffea. So A and B both are correct. Zia is related with maize and thorne is related with rose. Okay. So you should read the nematology very minutely from the Bajaj and Walia book to answer this type of questions. So here option 3, that is both A and B are correct, is the correct option. Then another match the following. So in list 1, there are bactericide, fungicide, acaricide and nematicide. In list 2, there is abamectin, carbendazim, streptomycin and dicofol. So bactericide is simply streptomycin. Fungicide is carbendazim or bavistin. Acaricide is dicofol and nematicide is abamectin. So correct option is option 4, A3, B2, C4 and D1. Very simple question. The next question is, tomato yellow leaf curl virus is transmitted by, a very simple question for entomology students, that is whitefly. The next question is another statement type question. Their first statement is, in non-persistent transmission, the ability to transmit is lost between modes. Okay. In statement 2, it is, in persistent transmission, the ability to transmit is retained between the modes. So both the statements are correct, because in non-persistent transmission, the when the vector just molds, then the virus will not be transmitted to the next instar or the next form. But in persistent transmission, yes, it will retain within between the molds and it will transmit if the insect changes its form. So both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Option 1 is the right answer. A condition caused due to insect feeding which produces symptoms of a disease in human being is termed as toxicogenic. Toxicogenic is the correct answer. Option 2. Then another match the following of insect taxonomy. So Plecoptera. Plecoptera is stonefly. Mecoptera is scorpion fly. Neuroptera is antlion. Dermaptera is earwig. Very simple from taxonomy. Not too much hard to answer this. So option 3 is correct. Then oospore produced without sexual reproduction is called aboospore. Ab means without oospore, without sexual reproduction. So aboospore is the correct answer, option 2. Next question is, in Indian subcontinent, two most widespread genetic group of Bemisia tabaki or whitefly are, correct answer is Asia 1 and Asia 2A. Is option 4. This is a current affairs question in 2023 in a paper published in I think February or March. In that paper, this research work was published. So you should need to like you should go through some current affairs of entomology for JRF examination in 2024. And for this type of current affairs, you can purchase our entomology mock test bundle. There are so many current affairs topics and so many new general agriculture questions and so many other question paper you can find. So you can attempt those mock tests to achieve a good rank in JRF examination 2024. And the mock test price is now 299. So it is the price after discount. If you want to avail, just visit our agriaddict.com website. There you can avail our courses. Then question number 52. Actually, this question was dropped because the correct answers, because no other option, not a single option matched the correct answer. But I will describe you which is the correct answer. Like protoplasm A will be Perkinse, that is option 3. Then protoplast, it was discovered by option 1, that is Hanstein. Plastid was discovered by Haeckel, that is option 4. And chloroplast was discovered by Schimper, that is option 2. So A3, B1, C4, D2 will be the correct sequence, but not a single option matched this. So this question was dropped in last years. The next question is, parrot beaking is caused by mirid in cotton. Parrot beaking, mainly it is a disease damage symptom by the attack of mirid bug in the cotton plant. Then the next question is, the predatory fauna of lac insect in India is, it's a simple question, Eublema amabilis and Holococera pulvaria. That is option 1 only. Because rest options, all of them are most probably the parasitoids and other, like they are not related with lac insect at all. Then another match the following. So first one is beet curly top virus. That is a single stranded DNA, that is ssDNA virus. Then tomato spotted wilt virus, that is negative sense single stranded RNA virus. Then tobacco mosaic virus, that is a positive sense single stranded RNA virus. And finally the cauliflower mosaic virus, the one of the important question, because this is a double stranded DNA virus. Actually should be DS, in question paper it is written wrong. So correct option is option 2. So it's a question from plant pathology. So Ento students need to revise the plant pathology portion very well, because many questions are asked from plant pathology in last 2 years. The next question is a very simple one-liner question, that is, Government of India had enacted the Insecticides Act way back in the year 1968. And next question, which pest passes winter in plains and migrate to hill region during the summer? The correct answer is cabbage butterfly, that is Pieris brassica. Is the correct answer. Then Anonus root rot disease is caused by a wood decay fungus known as option 1, that is Fomes anonus. This is the correct answer. It is also a pathology question. Fomes anonus. Then Aedes aegypti, the Aedes mosquito, a vector for an infection tropical disease characterized by fever, extreme pain in joints and muscles is, so it is dengue fever, and you are seeing that pains in joints, so break bone fever. So option A and B, that is option 3 is correct. A and B only. Now next question is, pseudo curly top disease of tomato is transmitted by, it is transmitted by Microtelis mellifera. Option B is the correct answer. Only Microtelis mellifera. The next question, statement 1. Pest management in humid areas is more complex because of the greater number of pest species which must be controlled. It requires an elaborate spray program for treatment of disease. Then statement 2 is, in arid areas, a less complex spray program may enhance the utilization of cultural practices and biological agents of pest management. So here both the statements are absolutely correct, because in arid areas it is very easy to control the pests by cultural practices and biocontrol agent. But in humid areas where population is more number of plants can be there it is very complicated to control the pest species, because of so many problems like cultural and mechanical, these are not may not be so much feasible. So for this, elaborate spray program or chemical control is needed. So option 1, that is both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, is the correct answer. Now the next question is, inflamed gill, excessive mucus secretion and accelerated respiration in feces is due to the infection of dactylovirus is the correct answer. Next question is, vector of rice tumor virus is, it's a simple question, Nephotectis virescens or GLH, that is the green leaf hopper is the correct answer. That is option 3, B only. Athalia lugens belongs to which of the following insect order? First, you need to know what is Athalia lugens. It is mustard sawfly. Athalia lugens proxima. So it is belonging to the order Hymenoptera. It is the only pest of the order Hymenoptera. Then fear decline caused by Candidatus phytoplasma pyri is transmitted by psyllid. It's an important question. Psyllid will be the correct answer. Then another match the following. So first generation pesticide, those are highly toxic like DDT, BHC and organochlorines. Then second generation pesticide, those are synthetic compounds. Okay. Then third generation pesticides, those are hormonal analog. Okay. Like JH, Mimic and other things. And transgenic pesticides are mainly microbial insecticide. So option 4 is correct. Then next question, an extinct order of gymnosperm that includes Paleozoic fossil plant is Chorditels. The same type of question was there previously in this question paper, like that Ginkgo biloba. So another question from plant kingdom, that Chorditels is the correct answer. Then cultural practices include A is varietal selection, B is pruning, C picking, and D cover crop management and weed control. So picking is not a cultural control measure. This is of mechanical, hand picking is a mechanical. So varietal selection absolutely a cultural, pruning a cultural practice, and cover crop management and weed control is also a cultural practice. So option 2, that is A, B and C only are correct. Sorry, not C, D. Option 1, that is A, B and D, that is varietal selection, pruning and cover crop management is the correct answer, not C. Okay, C is the mechanical method. The next question, which nutrient plays the main role in gene expression and regulation? Zinc is the correct answer. Peritropic membrane lines the, option A is midgut internally, then midgut and foregut, then hindgut and lastly foregut. So you all know that peritropic membrane lines the, option A, that is midgut internally. It is a very important structure in insect digestive system. So option 2, that is A only is the correct answer. Next question is, juvenile hormone is secreted by a simple question, corpora alata. Option 1 is the correct answer. For management of rice root knot nematode Melodigani graminicola, which of the following methods are more popular? So here more popular method is seed and seedling treatment with chemical pesticide. This is more popular, not, we just need to know which method is more popular, not like environmental friendly or other things. So more popular method is seed and seedling treatment with various chemical pesticides or especially the nematicides. Option 3 is the correct answer. Next question is statement 1, that is 99% of arthropod vectors are insect. Yes, absolutely correct. And 55% of these are aphids. Yes, aphids are the major vectors of the insects. So it is correct. And next is statement 2, that is most of the insect vectors 95% are beetle. No, aphids are the major insect vectors, not beetle. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. That is option 3. High starch and protein, not protein. Actually, this is wrong in the question. It should be proteina. High starch and proteina is a variety of maize. Direct question given from Nimrat Sunda book. So option 2, that is B only, is correct. The next question is, Garima is the famous variety of mustard. So Garima is a famous mustard variety. Next question, micrometer instrument is used for measuring which one of the following? Micrometer is mainly used for measuring the size of microorganism. Okay, this is an important question, a new type of question. Then another match the following. So one is Pusa Aditya, that is a variety of grape. Then Amrapali, a dwarf variety of mango. Then Pusa dwarf is a important variety of papaya. And Pusa Sharad is a variety of sweet orange. So option 1 is correct. So another statement type question. First one is evapotranspiration. Actually, it is written wrong in the question. It should be evapotranspiration. Okay. Is the total amount of water lost during a specific time from a particular area by evaporation from the soil surface and by transportation from the plants growing in that area. Okay, this is correct. Then evapotranspiration, not evapotranspiration, is the minimum amount of water lost during, no, not minimum, during a specific time from a particular area by evaporation from the soil surface and transportation from the plants growing in that area. No. So option 3, that is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect, is the correct answer. Next question is it's from sericulture. That is, India is known for the rich fauna of serigenous insects due to. Actually, in India, all of these are found, like Samia cynthia ricimi, Attacus atlas, the giant silkworm moth, then Bombyx mori, the mulberry silkworm, then Actius selene, then Philosemia ricini, Antheraria mylitta, Antheraria proeli. All of them are found in India. So, all of this, that is option 4, A, B, C, and D is the correct answer. Next question is a simple match the following from insect taxonomy. That is another order's name, and just you have to match the correct insects from those particular order. Mecoptera, scorpion fly. Thysanura, silverfish. Lepidoptera, that is lemon butterfly, Papilio and Trichoptera is caddisfly. So option 2 is the correct answer. This question is from statistics. So in entomology, statistics also a part of JRF syllabus. So you need to revise the statistic part as well as, okay. So the simplest measure of variability in data set is range. That is option A. Range is the simplest measure of variability in data. So option 1, that is A only, is the correct answer. Then another statement type question, that is statement 1 is lac cut from the host plant is known as stick lac. This is correct. Then statement 2 is lac used for manufacturing purpose harvested after after larval swarming has occurred is fungi lac. Both the statements are correct. Fungi is also known as that type of lac after harvesting, after the larval swarming. When the first larval swarming occur, then you harvest the lac, that is known as fungi lac. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. That is option 1. What is lufeneuron? Lufeneuron is simply a CSI, that is chitin synthesis inhibitor. Then most problems in rice cultivation are, actually, zinc deficiency and toxicity is the most important problem of rice cultivation. You know that zinc deficiency, there is Khaira disease in rice. Khaira disease is caused due to zinc deficiency rice. So option 1, that is A only, is the correct answer. So iron, boron, sulfur, those are not that much dangerous than zinc deficiency. So zinc deficiency is the correct answer because in question it is mentioned most. Temporary portable covering to provide protection to young seedlings against cold, heavy rains, winds, etc., and untimely encouraging early growth. It is known as cloche. This is a new type of question. So if you know, then you should answer. Neither you should skip this type of questions. Okay. Because try to avoid negative markings. Because if you are doing almost 100 plus attempts, then don't go for guess or other questions, because that time negative marking will affect your rank. Of late, the damage of by gallfly, that is Lasioptera falcata, has been rise in bitter gourd or Karela. Next question is another match the following. There are several diseases caused by mosquito like malaria, filariasis, dengue, and encephalitis are given. You just have to match them. Okay. So malaria, Anopheles female, a very common question. Then filariasis, Culex and Aedes. Then dengue, Aedes female mosquito, and finally encephalitis, Culex and Aedes. So option 2, that is A1, B2, C3 and D4 is the correct answer. This question is also wrong. Okay, because here the question is, what is the test weight of 100 grams of rice? Actually, test weight is 1000 gram of seed, not 100 grams. If 100 grams are there, that is seed index. So the question was dropped actually. So if there is 1000 grams in the question, then you should answer 3, that is 25 gram. In case of basmati rice, it is 21 gram. Okay, the basmati rice test weight. Just remember these things: test weight and seed index. What are those parameters you should remember? Like, you should remember the test weight of rice, then wheat, chickpea, and several other crops. And you will find it in Nimrat Sunda book. Then the next question is another statement type question. Statement 1 is, holometabolous insects have complete metamorphosis and lack pupal stage in their development. Okay. Then hemimetabolous insects have incomplete metamorphosis with pupal stage in their development. Absolutely both are incorrect, because holometabolous insects have pupal stage, but hemimetabolous insect doesn't have pupal stage. So both are incorrect. That is, both statement 1 and statement 2 is incorrect. Next question, a match the following type question, that is, total nitrogen in soil is determined by gel-done method. Then available nitrogen is determined by alkaline permanganate method. Then potassium and boron is determined by flame photometer and also sodium. Okay. Then sulfate sulfur, that is SO4, is determined by turbimetric method. So option 2 is correct. The question from soil science. Then what is the required moisture content for the storage of seed of oilseed is 8%. Basic question from storage insect pest, like, how to control the storage insect pest. So for oilseed it is 8%, and for cereals it should be less than 12 or 11%. It varies book to book. The next question is, Cuvier period of classification lasted from option 1, that is 1769 to 1832 is the correct answer. I think I missed one question, that is question number 92. So that is, agronomic research conducted in farmers field with active participation of the farmers is known as, is on farm research. Don't confuse it with FLD or frontline demonstration. Okay, so the answer is on farm research. Cuvier classification question is already covered, 1769 to 1832. And the next question is, which of the following holometabolous insect order does not belong to panorpoid orders? So you should know what are the panorpoid orders. What are the panorpoid orders? So panorpoid orders are Neuroptera, then Mecoptera, then Lepidoptera, then Trichoptera, Diptera and Siphonoptera. So these 6 orders belong to the panorpoid complex or panorpoid order. So here Mecoptera, Siphonoptera, Lepidoptera is already given. So Hymenoptera is the correct answer. It doesn't belong to the panorpoid orders. Next question, the reputed journal Biological Conservation is being published by Elsevier Limited. It is the correct answer. That is option 4, Elsevier. It's a very reputed journal with very high NAS rating. Then question number 96, a statement type question. That is, statement 1 is, it is impossible to manage plant parasitic nematodes in protected cultivation. Nothing is impossible, so it is wrong. Then question number 2 is, plant parasitic nematodes build up in the soil in the protected cultivation system repeatedly after the application of management intervention. Yeah, it can be built up. So option 4, that is statement 1 is false and statement 2 is correct, is the right answer. Then the next question in statement 1, that is the soil temperature is measured near the surface of soil. Yes, it is correct. And then next statement 2, favorable soil temperature for nutrient absorption is 37 to 42. No, it is actually 27 to 32 degrees centigrade. Almost 27 to 34 in between. So statement 2 is incorrect. So option 4 is the correct answer. 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect. Then integrated bee development centers IBDC have been set up recently in different parts of our country under the aegis of option 3, that is National Bee Board. National Bee Board is the correct answer. Then epipharyngeal sensilla are found in. Epipharynx is associated with labrum epipharynx, you all know about that. So epipharyngeal sensilla is associated, or it is found in labrum. And the next question is 100 number question, that is insects that have the potential to reach pest status but normally suppressed by natural regulating factors are option 3, that is potential pest. It is the correct answer. Cowpea mosaic virus is transmitted by a very easy question, that is Apis crassivora or cowpea aphid. Wax gland in honeybee present on. Wax gland in honeybee is mainly present on 4 to 7 abdominal sterna. Okay, not tergia, not pleura, not 8 to 11. So that is option 2A only is the correct answer. Three segmented antenna located in deep grooves is the characteristic feature of which order? So it is the characteristic features of Siphonoptera or fleas. So option 2, that is D only is the correct answer. Then question number 104, plants in which pollination and fertilization occurs in the unopened flower bud is known as, this is cleistogamy. Unopened means closed, cleisto words is related with closed. So closed, cleistogamy is the correct answer. I just remember this type of things like making self tricks. Then question number 105. Statement 1 is agroecosystems of developed and developing countries depend on industrial chemicals, especially fertilizers. Okay, this is correct. Of course. Then statement 2 is certainly root health is prerequisite to stability of the agroecosystem. So both the statements are correct. Root health is certainly important. The next question is an endemic honeybee which was discovered in the Western Ghat after a gap of more than 200 years. Apis carinzodian is the correct answer, but in answer key both 1 and 2 was given, but actually Apis carinzodian is the correct answer. Citrus canker, it is a disease caused by bacteria. Simple disease. What is the full form of CRC or CRC stand for? CRC stands for Chalky Rearing Center. That is option 3. Chlorosis is caused by various factors like lack of light, iron deficiency, magnesium deficiency, and excess of calcium. So, which one of the following is the correct answer? So, correct answer is of course option 2. That is, it is caused by lack of light, yes, iron deficiency and magnesium deficiency, not excess calcium. So, option 2 is the correct answer. Then another statement type question, that is propagative viruses cannot multiply in their respective vectors. Yes. No, sorry. The statement 1 is propagative viruses cannot multiply in their respective vectors. No. The term propagative is there. So they can multiply in their vectors. That's why they are propagative. So it is incorrect, the option 1. And option 2 is non-persistent viruses are generally stylet bound. Yes, this is correct. So option 4, that is statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct, is the right answer. From the following, who was the father of soil testing technique? Emil Trau. Emil Trau is the father of soil testing technique. Next question is the match the following. Their first is Muller's organ. It is associated with the tympanum of Orthoptera. Then Johnston's organ found in the pedicel of antenna. Then Spearman's organ, it is found in the hindcox of Socoptera, and timbal, it is found in cicadas. So option 3 is the correct answer. The next question is a statement type question, that is Megatriosa hirsuta is a common pest of Terminalia arjuna or Arjun plant. This is a forest or forest plant. And the next is Megatriosa hirsuta is a common pest of Mora salva or mulberry. No, it is not a common pest of mulberry, but it is a common pest of Arjuna. So option 3, that is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect, is the correct answer. Ringworm fungal disease of skin affecting mammals and animals is caused by, here ABC, that is ABC, both all these three are correct, but not D. Gallus domesticus is the scientific name of chicken, so that is not mammal. So option 2, that is ABC only, is the correct answer. The next question is virus transmission by whitefly. It is which type? In answer key, it was given persistent and circulative type. Yes, that is correct. But in Handbook of Entomology book, in that book, it was also given that virus transmission by whitefly is also non-propagative type. So there is some confusion in this answer, but you should go with the answer key, that is option 4, C only is the correct answer. It was given in handbook. By TV Prasad. Which of the following is a concave vein? So correct answer is radial sector. In insect wing venation, you will surely found this concave and convex type of vein. Just remember this curve there, concave and convex type. You just can find it in our insect wing video lecture. There it was very easily understand. You can easily understand this from that video. So radial sector is the correct answer. Then Photorhabdus symbiont bacterial cells are found in entomopathogenic nematode. Heterorhabditis infected juvenile IGs in or on intestine. It's a very basic question from nematology. Intestine is the correct answer. That is option 2. Then what is the mode of action of neonicotinoid insecticide? Simply it binds with the nicotinic acetylcholine receptor that is mainly found in, it is found in the insects, not in human being. So option 2, that is binds with nicotinic acetylcholine receptor, is the correct answer. What is the full form of Atma, or what ATMA Atma stands for? Atma stands for Agricultural Technology Management Agency. That is option 1 is the correct answer. The final question is iron deficiency is common in which soil? So iron deficiency is mainly common in soil that has high pH. That is alkaline soil. So calcareous soil is the correct answer. In high pH soil, iron deficiency is found. That is option 3, calcareous soil. So this is the complete solution of the entomology and nematology paper of ICAR JRF of the year 2023. So thank you very much.